Welcome back, you beautiful people. We are still playing Adrift. This is probably part 7, I believe. And I think we're about to make some progress. I think we're about to get another core, fabricated core. How are we doing? I just filled up on oxygen. I should be okay. There's an audio terminal. Oh, bumped my head. I'm gonna go ahead and use this just because we haven't used one in a while. I think I know what these are for. I think these are just for accessing audio logs that I've already found, in which case we don't really need to use them all that often. Yeah.
Error.
What?
Hardiman Aerospace Internal Complaint Submission, 6, July 2037.
Oh, so these all do have different things.
Hudson, Elizabeth.
Hardiman Aerospace Internal Complaint Submission, 6, July 2037. Complainant.
Hudson, Elizabeth.
Huh.
Rank.
Scientist.
What is she upset about?
North Star 4.
Offender.
Oshima.
Oh.
Alex.
Rank.
Commander.
Assignment.
North Star 4.
Please list complaints and grievances.
Insubordination. Abandonment of mission. Misuse of vessel. Endangerment of crew.
Oh my god.
Requested action.
Request inquiry and review into relief of command.
Hardiman Aerospace Internal Complaint Submission, complete. Decision pending investigation and internal review.
Whoa. This is really cool. The stuff that we're continuing to learn about the story. The kind of slow trickle of information. You know, I guess I didn't really know what to expect coming into this game. I thought it was just gonna be, you know, like a cool tech demo of like, hey, let's check out the new polished Oculus Rift in space. So far, it's proven to be a lot more than that in a lot of ways. As the initial feelings of, I guess you could say, awe. I mean, really, the feelings of awe that I had at the very beginning, just that shock and surprise at kind of the fidelity of what I was seeing and like the way it feels. As that's worn away and, you know, I've become a little bit more used to being in this suit and being in this environment, it's kind of given way to different kinds of feelings. It's made me think quite a bit, just about kind of the nature of, I mean, I don't know, humanity and of what we're doing, what we're trying to do, where we've been, where we're coming from. I know those seem like really big topics, and I haven't been sitting here, you know, philosophically introspecting or anything of that, you know, severity. But I'd be lying if I said it hasn't made me think quite a bit, and like ultimately, that's the purpose of art, is it not? Games are art. And it's kind of nuts. I think what really helps it is that, well, I mean, the game I think is designed very well, at least from, you know, in a lot of different ways would be a better way of putting it. Like I said before, kind of the slow trickle of information, you know, how you kind of learn more about this world the more time you spend in it. I mean, that's not exactly anything new, you know, like lots of games have done that, and it's kind of like a tried and true formula. Mobilist mainframe. Just something about the virtual reality, like the nature of VR in regards to all this stuff. It just, that heightened level of immersion, I think, yields itself to those experiences so much more easily. You know, the idea that I could be here having what has been so far a very moving experience. The idea that that can happen so flippantly. Like, I think it is a well-designed game, but I think it's definitely part and parcel more with the nature of VR than it simply is just with the game's design itself. All right, let me in. Come on. Seriously? Why can I not make any sort of progress in this game? All right, what am I doing? Is that something I can grab? It looks like it, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like I can reach out and grab it? Okay, well, you know what? If I've come all the way out over here and I can't do whatever it is I'm supposed to do, then I am at least a little annoyed. So maybe all that singing praise I gave before is nullified to an extent, but really I don't think it is. Like, I may not know what I'm doing here, which kind of sucks. I feel like I wish I was directed a little bit better, because I keep trying to explore the environment and like trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. And if the game's given me direction to that end, I haven't picked up on it, and I feel like I'm paying attention. You know? But all that other stuff I said before is still true. That, at least, is certain. Okay, so I'm here. What do you want from me, man? Let me in. How's my oxygen doing? Oh, did I go the wrong way? I want to go up to this side. Right? Yeah, I want to go up here. I mean, this is, I think, where we're supposed to go. Like, I don't understand why I can't unlock this. Really cool, though. It's very bright.
Transmission. Encrypted personal log. Astronaut. Olivia. Sebastian. 23.
How do I keep getting these transmissions?
37.
My cancer, it is a gift. Who has ever said this out loud before? Surely not many. Because of this disease that disintegrates my physical form, I am able to complete this life, however short the rest may be, as a free soul, and begin the next among these stars, forever.
Oh, that's an interesting perspective. I'm glad that his cancer has given him a new lot on life. As like he said, it is not that way for most people who deal with it. Such a terrible disease, cancer, and so widespread. It amazes me, just the frequency. Something that no one should ever have to deal with. And yet they do. I suppose that's just the nature of the human condition. Just keep getting hit by stuff. Life doesn't pull its punches. You guys probably know that. Let's see here. So that is definitely one of the bodies as well, I think. It's very, you know what? That might be Lopez, who we bumped, because she was still moving. I think it is. I don't think we can make it out to her. Him. Whoever. Alright guys, well I'm at a loss here. I don't know exactly what it is I'm supposed to be doing in order to get access to that place. But here's what I'm gonna do. This game has been airing for long enough, and I'm definitely sure that other YouTubers have made progress at a much faster rate than I have. Also, simply, I mean, the Oculus really... Ooh, let's float in between this. Wow. The Oculus definitely, I'm sure, has made me slower, because it's just so crazy. Can I fit? Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, nope. Appears as though I cannot. That's okay. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm like actually stuck. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm like inching my way slow. What is happening? Oh, this is not good. I'm stuck between these two things. Oh my god, if this is how it ends. Oh, I can't turn. I can't even turn my suit. Okay, the more I struggle, the worse it gets. Okay, let's think. Okay, my boost. Get me back. Oh, maybe both boosts at once. Oh, yes. Nice. Okay. Whew. Alright, that was a close one. I don't have very much oxygen left. Let's keep that in mind. I really wanted to float between those, but it's okay. Where am I going? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and duck out real fast. I'm gonna see if I can't find a YouTuber who's covered this already a little bit farther than I have and figure out exactly what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Give me a sec. Okay, everyone, welcome back. So after some sleuthing, and by sleuthing I mean looking on YouTube for some people who are a little bit farther than I am, discovered, I think this is the solution. What I thought we were supposed to be doing in regards to getting all 4 of these cores is correct. But as it turns out, you have to do them in the very specific order that it wants you to, and you also have to bring each core back when you grab it. So the reason that all the other different mainframes have been locked so far is because we are not supposed to be there yet, which kind of annoys me. I'm having too good of a time just floating around and stuff to be super annoyed. Yeah, so you can see this opens up now so I can go and like replace the core. But it seems kind of like a contradiction in design philosophies to give me so much freedom of movement and to allow me to go wherever I want and almost encourage it. You know, it's like Elder Scrolls philosophy. If you give me a bunch of cool shit to like look at and see and go to, you have to assume that I'm gonna do that. And for you to kind of wall off certain areas of the game. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I don't exactly move quickly, so it takes me a lot of time to go back and forth from one part to the next. And, you know, it's like I've already visited 2 of the other mainframes and done like a bunch of stuff, and I couldn't get in either one of them because I didn't, like, do it in the order it wanted me to. So that's kind of annoying. But I'm definitely, I mean, I don't know if this would be true if I was just playing the game without an Oculus. I think I would be more annoyed, but oh man, I just can't describe to you how much fun it is just to float around. And like on my way off camera, I had to get back from where we were, and it's just so fun to like play around with the movement mechanics and like limbo under things and just kind of go around all the different ways. So we want Spiritus. Let's see, Solaris. Here we go, Spiritus. Let's go. There we go. This still feels weird when it moves me itself, when it tells me like where to look. That looks really cool though, that little thing. Zoop. Alright, 100%. Man, all this stuff is so intuitive. The technology, that is, not the order in which the game has had me fulfill it. But like with all the, you know, if that's all it takes, you just like press a button, fabricate the core, the thing automatically floats into place. It's like, do you really need to be a rocket scientist in order to figure this out? I could do it. So now here's what's gonna happen, is we're gonna go back down into the mainframe, right down here. At least I think that's what you'd call it. Let's call it the central hub, just for argument's sake, so we all are on the same page. So we're gonna go down in there, and then it's like the Spiritus panel activated, the Vocalist panel is gonna activate, which is once again where we were before, where the comms array is. I also know how to activate it now. Got it. The comms arrays that are, I know how to manually, wow, that leaf really blew me for a loop. So I know how to manually align the comms arrays. That might have been possible before, because I found the solution in another person's video. I saw him do it. And it's very possible that that was already possible, excuse me, and I just didn't notice the right panel or whatever. Oh, that music stopped. Which I'm kind of a fan of. In fact, I might actually go and turn off the music. I mean, it's not bad. It fits the atmosphere very well, but I've been floating around a lot and I've gotten used to hearing the same music, and also I feel like this kind of adds to the immersion, just kind of like this quiet. All right, it's Vocalist time. Here we go. Communications array. So here's our objective. We are going to go realign the, what's it called? The communications arrays, all 3 of them. And then we're gonna go to the Vocalist mainframe. It's strange when I feel like, because it's so immersive that when I go like this, I feel like I should be able to like see my hand in the virtual reality, but I can't, so it's weird. Although we did, when me and Tyler were at E3, we got to try PlayStation VR. It was Project Morpheus at the time. And it's the only input solution that I've tried. That's not true. We did go to a VR conference where they had just started experimenting with input solutions. And what I mean by input... What? Yeah. Uh-huh. Thank you. I already knew where they were. But anyway, so me and Tyler had experimented with a couple different input solutions. And by input solution, what I mean is, right now my input solution, so to speak, quote unquote, would be this controller. That is my input. That's how I'm inputting directions into the game world. Obviously, this is not ideal for things, like I said, where I should be able to feel like my hands and arms and everything like that. When they were first messing around with it, they had a couple different design solutions that weren't so great. But now that we've got the Oculus Touch and PlayStation VR's movement controllers, move controllers. Ooh, who's this? Edwards. We're getting a lot closer to kind of like that one-to-one feeling. And even like in the rudimentary state that I used PlayStation VR, the feeling, the additional aid to the immersion you get when you can like move your hands around and like grab stuff and do things is pretty incredible. Soccer ball. Boom. Nice. What does he have to say? Let's see. Oh, this is from me. Liam, thanks for scheduling. Glad you're able to find peace up here. Floated by for some footy tonight, but you were not around. Checked medical in the chamber, no luck. Where did you sneak off to? Left the ball in your quarters. Aw. So I've got like a personal relationship with these people. Not everyone hates me. P.S. I'm done calling it footy. Oh. So I had to give them a psych evaluation. Let me adjust this. Give me 2 seconds. Commander, thanks for the concern. I can't deny I'm finding this extension challenging. This experience isn't exactly what I thought it would be. Personal demons are making day-to-day difficult. So this is not the guy who has cancer. Or maybe he also has cancer. I think of floating amongst the cherry blossoms while Earth peacefully spins below is not something I'll ever be able to gracefully articulate or put words to. Around that and our occasional round of footy helps immensely. Speaking of which, it's been a few days and we are sorely overdue. Nice. So these are working backwards through time. Well, I mean, so as a commander, I'm involved in the lives of my crew, and, you know, I mean, obviously I kind of have to do stuff like psych evaluations. Can't hit that. But, you know, I'm sure it's interesting because it's kind of painting this picture where my character is responsible, at least that's kind of what it seems, is responsible for what has happened here. And obviously there are crew members who were unsatisfied with my methods, and you know that one, my commanding officer referenced in one of the audio logs my kind of unorthodox policies, so I'm kind of a renegade. And so it's like, so far everything we found has kind of painted us, I like going downwards like this, it's fun, has kind of painted us as maybe not so great, you know, but stuff like that really shows you how things are so gray, you know. It's like definitely there were crew members who were not the biggest fans of us, and maybe they had very good reasons not to be, but there were other examples where we, you know, like maybe we're not such a bad person, we care about our crew and we spend our own personal time to make sure that they're okay, and to nice toss right out the window. Oh, yeah, cool. You know, make sure they're okay. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm filling the airwaves. So now we know what we're doing already. We got to go through here, and we're going to realign some comms array. One problem about being in here is normally I have a little counter up in the top left of whatever I'm playing that allows me to determine how long my episodes are, which is obviously important. But I can't do that right now, so every once in a while I have to pause it and kind of check down the bridge of my nose. And if you've noticed any cuts, like little, I try and cut them out, but if you notice any little brief cuts, that's what those are. Right, so we're good here. I'm gonna use this, what's it called, console one more time just to make sure that it's all good and that we don't have to access it again. Let's go after number 1.
Communication arrays offline.
Okay, we know that. This is weird. I can hold B and make this appear. I think I'm looking through like a weird hole. Alright, cool.
Communications array repair override enabled. Manual
Whoa.
realignment required.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think we're going to call it an episode. So thank you guys again for watching. And then the next one, we are going to get all 3 of these communications arrays and then go get our core. So stay tuned.